a bit of trouble putting that back on?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
What you eating?
Mm-hmm.
You know, thing I've heard of. Mm-hmm. Pretzels.
I had to close my pretzel case, keep them from getting stale. I had to eat some pretzels because I had to take my last dose of steroid medicine. And I forgot that you don't take steroid medicine on an empty stomach, and that's what I did. So in a hurry, I went, found some pretzels, and now I'm putting them out of the way so that we can have our live for Christmas with my peppermint tea.
Well, I'm going to reach over here and grab my mug of Coke and drink it because I'm addicted.
Yes, we know this.
So, how was your Christmas?
Good. Interesting, different.
Different, yes. So, how is it different?
Well, for the first time in a very long time, I was actually at the house. You know, normally I spend Christmas Eve at my mom and dad's house, and we do traditions there, and I help set up the tree, and I help set up Santa, and I sit on the sofa and wait for everybody to come down the hallway in the morning, and I take pictures, and we didn't do that this year.
No.
This year, I slept at my own house. I slept in as late as I wanted to. We cooked chicken and rice, got dressed. Then I went over to my mom's house. Well, you drove, so we went. And she had everything set out for us on the front porch, and she watched through the front door. We did Christmas that way.
We have Miss Elizabeth Carter in the house. She says Melikaliki Maka.
Me, myself, and I.
We have the Aloha Conch in the house saying aloha, y'all.
Well, a few minutes ago, I was on the phone sending my mother videos and photos of how to log on to this to see this. So she may or may not see this now or
Possibly
later. Who knows?
Yeah. And she subscribed.
Yep.
So that's...
She'll catch up on some videos and laugh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And shake her head and go, oh, my word, I'm sure.
So,
I called Preston. He's asleep. He has gotten on this stay up all night, sleep all day. He's got friends
in the
internet world
and down under,
and Canada, and East Coast, and West Coast, U.S.
Yeah.
So he stays up all night, sleeps all day. So
what'd you get? You have the extension. You have the extensive gift list here.
Well,
As you do, so kid.
Your research was vital, and I saw you do research, but you failed because you missed spots, and that's on me because I have HIDA spots. Sorry. You got me Auburn Monopoly, but I already had one.
It was a spontaneous gift, and I
had it hid.
I remember seeing it years ago.
And I've got it hid, and we don't play games on a regular basis.
So therefore, I forgot and got her a new.
But anyways, then we have the cookie jar.
Miss Barbara, be cautious. You might have a collector rival in the beginning.
No. You and I have had that discussion.
We have. We are trying to downsize in preparations for a small RV.
But I liked him, and I had to have him.
He's
going to go on the ledge. He's going to be probably my last Santa of my collection.
Miss D here, Miss DH,
Hi.
is in the house, Miss D.
She made it.
And she says hi. So hi, Miss D. That is
Hi,
Miss E's mother. How Melikaliki Maka, like we said earlier, to you and the rest of the family. To include the one that's asleep. Love you, Press. So, anything else?
We went to her house and sat on her porch, and she gave you a gift, and I gave you a gift. And
She gave me a gift of $50 that I'm going to have to find a way to spend it. Here we go. In the cookie jar.
in the cookie jar for later.
In the cookie jar for later.
But she got me some t-shirts, an Alabama t-shirt, and a Hawaii t-shirt.
And you see right there, it says Aloha.
Aloha. And another Hawaii t-shirt.
Beautiful hibiscus.
Crazy shirt. And
Look at this.
she got me an Auburn shirt. I wanted a nice Auburn dress shirt. I don't have one. And so
Yeah, you do. You're holding it right there.
yeah, she got me this one. But that's what I got. And I got a couple other things that glitter, but we won't brag.
No.
So,
My lovely bride, got me a koozie from Alabama,
for his aluminum cans,
and it is authentic feel pigskin. With little dimples and everything. She got me the a magnetic honey-do list,
I sure did.
so she can write stuff on here. Hey, do this, do that. I also have a orange and gray beanie from
Not orange and gray.
orange. I said red and gray.
You said orange and gray. Watch the replay. It'll be all right.
Red and gray beanie from Alabama, and that's going to go ahead and go on right here.
It fits.
It fits. I also got, I put it behind me, then I sat down.
Whoops.
Yeah. Got from their recent, she took a trip to Florida with her family recently, and we posted videos of that
In October.
in October. And she got me a nice blue shirt from the Naval Air Station of Key West.
That's
She
the
says-
front.
It says NAS Key West on the front, and on the back it's got a circle with the ocean and sky behind, a
And the
conch
conch
shell with the naval wings. Naval Air Station from Key West, and I'll be able to wear that upcoming soon. So, and then from work, they had a Christmas party about a week ago now at noon. I was at work,
The radio station.
and
You were at McDonald's.
right, and they also gave me a gift card for, I believe it was, I think 50, maybe more,
I don't know. I didn't.
and
That's not my thing.
so that
It might be 25 until you go ring it up. Who knows?
yeah, so that is also going in the cookie jar,
For later.
the cookie fund.
For later.
For later. And that was pretty much our Christmas.
here at the house, hanging out. We did bring food from Mom and Dad's house. They fixed us 2 bowls. They fixed us a bowl for dessert and a bowl for dinner. The dessert is the pecan pie that my mom and dad always like to have around the house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Needs to be heated and it needs some Cool Whip, but that's
Cool Whip.
okay.
It's always better with Cool Whip.
Always. And we don't have any, but that's okay. That's okay.
We will tomorrow after 6 a.m.
If we go to Walmart. But the other bowl that came home that was full is my dad's recipe, comma, it's not my dad's. It's my Aunt Grace's recipe, which is my mother's father's sister, Aunt Grace. But my dad's the one that always makes it. It's the squash casserole. It's got squash, Velveeta cheese, onions, bread crumb crust, and there's something else in there. I think there's Philadelphia cream cheese in there. I'm not sure. I don't have that recipe yet.
Your mother would like to know what your shirt says.
Christmas.
With Christ.
Christ in Christmas.
Being the reason for the season. Best of my knowledge, history, Christ Mass, Christmas, means the birth of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it's in Isaiah, in the book of Isaiah, the reading of the book Birth of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while. It's been at least a year since I've read that portion of the Bible.
Yes, it's in the Old Testament and it's in the New Testament. But most everybody prefers the reading in Luke 2 because Luke, out of the 4 Gospels, Luke was the doctor. Therefore, they say that Luke was more detail-oriented for what happened, why it happened, the census, the house of David, and why they were actually in Bethlehem and how they ended up in Bethlehem.
Now, our church that we attend had what we call Walk Through Bethlehem, which is a reenactment telling of that story. We had a 10-year commitment, this year being the 10th year. Usually the beginning of December, we had it.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, this being the 10th year was our dedicated last year.
And because of COVID, we did not do walk-in and reservation. We only did reservations.
Yeah. And in the comments of this video, after it gets posted, I'm going to post the link to that video that they've posted. They did
the pantomime, the meme.
They did a mannequin challenge a couple of years ago, and I will post that link in the comments after this video so y'all can see
Walk Through
Bethlehem. Which it's sad, yes, that this is our last dedicated year, but we are going to take a year and figure out how to proceed, if we proceed.
Yeah, the church wanted to take some time off because 10 years of commitment is tiring, and they were having a hard time finding people to commit to fill the speaking lines and different things like that. Not only that, but they hand built the city. Yeah. So plywood,
after 10 years
roofing,
of weather,
some things need to be redone and repatched. So I think they were going to take this year and assess the damages to the city and the weather, We get tornadoes and rain and hail down here all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, oh, we're in the South, we get absolutely nothing.
Not sure.
But they were going to take this 2021 in January, and they were going to assess the city and go from there. We were not going to put it on next year for 2021, but possibly for 2022, bring it back to the city, bring it back to our local area. But that's what Christmas is. Christmas is, telling the story, being with friends, being with family, whether they're in the room or on the computer. I still don't know if she's opened her gifts or not. She hasn't called me to tell me that she's opened her gifts or not. But they might sit outside for a while and freeze to death because
I forget what she's got. I can't remember what we gave her.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to have this discussion in front of her.
I would like for her to remind us of what we got her.
That's okay.
But
we'll do that later.
In due time. But
we wanted to keep this short and sweet.
Yeah.
And to the point and honest.
So I'm gonna post a link. I noticed that New Horizons is coming on at the top of the hour. I'm gonna put it that way. Or at the quarter out of the hour. So at the top of this coming hour, Miss Sue from New Horizons is going to come on, and let me grab her link. And
they'll probably share what they got for Christmas.
Yeah. So if
and
y'all
share
want
what they've done for the day.
For those watching, if y'all like to go see Miss Sue at New Horizons, there is her link. And she will be on at 7 o'clock our time. Probably 8 o'clock her time. So from the Carter household, we are the
Under the tree.
Under the tree.
In front of the tree, beside the tree. And I thought of something. We've got the TV in the background. You could probably put a fireplace up there.
Grab my other laptop and do that with it. That's an idea for next time.
Anyways.
I'm JW.
And I'm Elizabeth.
We are the Aloha Conch. Mele Kaliki Maka.